such a good song. So technically when we are playing cassette base, that is the song that is playing in the background. Anyway, hey guys, it's your boy. How we doing tonight? Well, nighttime for me. Hope you guys are having a good day, whether you just woke up or if your day is ending or if it's somewhere in the middle. You never know. And I hope you guys have some I'm gonna give you guys some extra time to like go get some water, get a little snickety snack, bathroom break, all that fun stuff. So, oh boy. So last cassette B stream, I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was a lot of freezing up of the program and of the stream as well. And it's not just Twitch being janky. Yes, I used the word janky. I learned that from Ikainu because he calls the current game he's playing I know it's called Orphan. I can't remember the rest of the name though. Anyway, shout out to Ikainu. Yeah, my stream's been getting a little weird, and so I tried playing some games on my laptop, and a lot of the games that I have and the games I want to play are acting really freaking weird on the laptop. So it's dying. It's in its final stages. There's no hospice for computers though. Unfortunately, I don't currently have the funds to replace the laptop, but I also don't want to stop streaming. So I have decided that I'm going to start a little YouTube series. Yep. If you guys caught on last time, I was talking about how I was gonna like teach myself how to crochet. Not crochet. I know how to crochet. I'm pretty good at crochet. I made a little gummy bear buddy. He's small. I think it's a he. It's a gummy bear. I don't know. Anyway, but I'm gonna like do stuff like knitting, do some hand cam stuff, knitting, paper crafts, because I'm very bad at origami. Like monstrously bad at origami. But the point is, that's the point. I'm gonna do things badly. Cause I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of perfectionism on the internet and stuff, especially like regarding the art community. And like everyone has like their own crafts and stuff. And I don't know. When I was first starting out, I needed to see people doing stuff badly too. So you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do stuff badly. And that includes what we're doing tonight. So what I'm going to end up doing is these VODs will be going up on my YouTube. However, I will be editing the VODs, but not the VODs that are going on YouTube. I'm actually going to create a separate channel, and all my actual videos, the non-VODs, are going to go there. So keep an eye out for that. I mean, it's going to have to wait until I can get a new laptop, which hopefully I find out some information on Friday on whether or not I can do that. But let's get started. Yes, we're back in GIMP. And if you notice, we have a little preset up here. Now, my model comes from a program called Vroid Studios. And using Vroid Studios, I'm currently making a model for a one-shot that I actually have this weekend. So, that being said, I'm not streaming on Friday night. Friday night's my date night because normally Saturday night's my date night. But unfortunately, the game is on Saturday night. Yes, I do have my wife's blessing to do the game. She's the one who actually encouraged me to do it because originally I was gonna heckin' chicken out. Like, real bad chicken out. But, yeah, I'm not being given the choice to chicken out. Or I wasn't really given the choice to chicken out. What's up, Schnitzel Mike? The druid is overheating. Like I know my host plant is an aloe vera, but my body is not meant for the desert. Anyway, how are you, Mike? How you doing? Don't forget to grab some water and hydrate. Because it's heckin' hot. Doing amazing right now. Ooh, did someone get some good news today? Tell me. I want to know. Oh, wait, I didn't want to zoom in this much. Alright, that is the color I want. You had an amazing... Oh, you streamed today. I'm so sorry I missed it. I mod for Ikainu, so I was watching him. I will watch the VOD though. Oops. Anyway, welcome. Right now we are getting ready to make this orange. And I'm going to very badly draw some flames. Actually, no, I want to do purple. Yeah, give me some of that good purple. You got rated by so many people. It was so... You recently just been so excited. Congratulations on all the raids. I don't currently stream early enough in the day to get rated. But that's fine with me, because honestly, I kind of like the chill nighttime streams. I like being the raider, not necessarily the raidee, and not just because of loud background. Oh, speaking of, I should probably turn the music back on. Today's music choice is from the game we've been playing, Cassette Beast. I'm gonna restart this song that was playing at the beginning, because I don't know if you were here at the beginning, but this is the song that plays in the background while we battle. And I already checked, I shouldn't get copyright dinged for it. But if I do, it's no big deal. Ah, I forgot about the whole transparency thing. You typed right when you came in? Got it. Actually, you know what? I might be able to do like a cool effect with this whole transparency thing. But I also just remembered I want this on a separate layer. Always do your coloring on a separate layer, guys. It allows you to be messier with smaller consequences. You realize you drew on the sketch line, am I right? Yep. I have made that mistake so many times, like you have no idea. So I'm gonna use the eraser and I'm gonna tidy this up so I can be a little messy over here and have a little consequence. It would probably help if I actually labeled my layers. I don't. I'm a little chaos. But not too much chaos. There's only so much chaos I can handle. You don't know, that's what I heard often. Yep. Yeah, that is actually a thing, where people will accidentally start like coloring on their sketch layer and stuff. And it is heckin' annoying because you go to erase like a small mistake and you end up erasing part of the actual drawing. Layer 1, copy of layer 2. Yeah, I mean, it's just layer 1, base, which for this, the base actually has a name, it's crop sweater. Because that is what we're making for this character. Full disclosure, this character is based on an OC. It's an OC I made for a campaign I was supposed to play with friends. It was a superhero campaign. I think it was, oh, I can't remember it. I cannot remember off the top of my head. Icons. It was Icons. And, we had the session 0, but we never got to session 1. Unfortunately. So her character concept drawing has just been kind of sitting in, well, not really sitting, it was on the fridge because it took me like 3 hours to draw that thing. I was heckin' proud. And my kids were not at the age to start coloring yet when I made it, so I was like, okay, they can't do it, so I will. Now we gotta get small. Heckin' small, boy. Zoom in. Alright. Make it a bit bigger. Because, you know, like I said, I'm not here to do it perfectly. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna make all the mistakes and I don't care. This is like my favorite song. And then I'm gonna erase over here. Zoom in. Eraser. Because I want this black part to stay black. I don't know, maybe I'll like share a picture of like the full model on like Discord or something. Because I know you're a part of Captain Morgan's server. Mike. I mean, I'll be sharing it on a few other servers too, but those are all roleplay friends of mine. Which is another thing I might do is I might start making excuse me. Hold on. I Should really change that to has sneezed 10 times to has had 10 sneezing fits. And I completely lost my train of thought. Like 100%. Lost my train of thought there. Everything's doing good on the performance side. I will be like continually checking that periodically, so I'm like paranoid. I already had to like make the model twice today, specifically the eyes, because she's a tiefling. Tiefling. I know, tiefling kind of sounds like something else. Like, tiefling kind of sounds like an adjacent to the dryad race, you know? Does that make sense? Besides, it's spelled tiefling, so I'm gonna say tiefling. Anyway, she's a tiefling. And tieflings don't exactly have normal human eyes. So I spent like a good, hold on, 2 hours on the eyes alone. And then the progress didn't save, so I had to do it again. But they look pretty freaking cool, so. But the second time it only took 1 hour because I actually like knew how I wanted it to look finished and stuff, so. But I remember I was talking about OCs and how I was gonna make OCs in V-Roid, because I have this concept I want to do when I get to affiliate called cosplay, where I cosplay as my own OCs, because I am nowhere near confident enough to cosplay as anything else. Like, I know, like, with this, I could cosplay as, like, any anime character out there. And it's like, nope. No, thank you. I'll pass. Hi, Petal, how are you doing? Hey, I'm so sorry, but I had to miss out on the last bit of your stream. I had to go pick up one of my goblins from school. But I am gonna catch up on the VOD though. I still can't believe that I had been watching you for like weeks, dude. Weeks, and I forgot, and I kept forgetting to follow. I still can't believe I did that. Anyway, welcome. We are doing things badly. I don't know, I gotta work on the catchphrase. Anyway, right now, I'm working on something for... Oh, come on, dude. Gimp, why you do me dirty like this? I'm sure you recognize this from the Roid. I am customizing one of the outfits for an OC of mine because I will be doing a game. We'll be back later. Okay, Schnitzel. Isn't it heckin' early over there, Schnitzel? Yeah, it's heckin' early over there. Go to bed. Go sleeps. You need the sleeps. Sleeps is good for you. Tool. Anyway, the whole point of this is I do things badly. Your schedule is it's 4:30 in the morning. Your schedule is adjusted to that. Right, I believe you. No, it's cool. I know there's people who work at night and stuff. As long as you're well rested and are taking care of yourself, you're good. I might tease you a little bit. If I go too far, let me know. I will apologize. There's no need to worry, and thank you. Thank you. I'm honored about that last bit of stream. Yeah, I saw that! I saw that in Amalia's server. That you made your goal. You made your goal of 20 followers. So you're what, like, affiliate now? Later, Mike. Have a good rest. Don't forget to get some snackies. Forgot what I was doing. What was I doing? Where's my reference picture? Right. Wait. Oh my god, I forgot she had a tail. I have until Saturday to finish this. I will find a tail. Or find a way to make a tail. You've got the followers, not sure about the average viewer count. I feel that. Hydrate my plant golem friend. Yeah, that average viewer count can be pretty hard to get. But hey, don't stress about it too much. You made the follower goal. That's the important thing. Why am I doing this part? This part's gonna be transparent anyway. Besides, we're here to do it badly. Ooh, I just thought of an idea for this part. Ah! No! That's not what I wanted to do! Need the opacity up. Let's go with a slightly darker shade. Or you know what? No. Let's do that. And yep, no stress, just chill. Chill like Bill. And that did not work the way that did not sound as cool as I thought it would. This is not very chill music. I do know some chill music though. Let's see, albums recently added. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 Alright. Now we're gonna add another layer. Nope, I want it. A little more. There we go. That'll suffice. Yeah, we'll do it too. Change the color. Let's see. I wanted it. Right there. And right here. There we go. I got my markers for my start and end. Check the performance real fast. Alright, still doing good. Zoom in a bit. Oh, in. And remember, we're doing this badly. Okay. Worried for a second that I drew something I wasn't supposed to. There we go. Alright, and a darker color. And a slightly more subtle matter. Nah, we'll leave it. I'll just make it look prettier later. Supposed to do things badly. Which at this point is kind of a bit more of a reminder for myself. I can have a bit of a perfectionist streak. Oh, excuse me. Hiccup turned deadly. Oh man. Let's not die on stream tonight. I'm fine. Oh, just a second, guys. Okay, so about that. That was spoilers for Ahsoka, so probably a good thing I, yeah, good thing I, went mute there. Sometimes doing it a little badly can work out. Yeah! Sometimes doing it badly is just a way to go. Cause this is how we do it now. You're not allowed to die either. Doing it badly. Wait, with flames, the darker color is supposed to go on top. No, the lighter color is supposed to go on top. Right? Right? Ah, who cares? Wait, I wanted it kind of transparent, so... Ah, man. Undo. I forgot to fix the opacity. So because I like the texture they used for the original sweater is the only reason why I'm a little antsy about the opacity. You're lucky I'm on mic right now, love. You are so lucky I am on mic right now. Alright, I have to talk about this. If you guys don't want spoilers for Ahsoka, please mute now. I will send a message in chat when it's safe to come back. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to get that situated. Okay, Ahsoka spoilers. Apparently, David Tennant voices one of the droids. And freaking! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah! Ah! Okay, okay. Ikai knew what's up! I really should change the sound of that alert if I'm going to be streaming at night. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Yes, I'm okay. I love you too. That was my wife. You beat it? Yes! No more orphan. I mean, it's... The plot is interesting. A little frustrating, but interesting. But oh my god. That animation. Their mouths don't move when they talk. And it's just, oh my god. You were not kidding when you said that Orphan puts all the animation... not all the animation. Put all the budget into the voice actors. No, I was not there to see the final boss. I unfortunately had to skedaddle. Because, remember how I said that it's heckin' hot outside? I don't adjust well to the heat, so I got super sweaty and sticky, and I don't like being sticky. You thought I was getting punished for the spoiler? I barely even got to the spoiler. But you know what? You're right. You're right, Petal. That was like amazing timing for you, Ikainu. Because I was giving a spoiler for Ahsoka. Which I'm not gonna finish anymore because I'm a little scared that if I do, another raid's gonna come in. Although I don't think anyone who follows me is streaming right now. I'm gonna play it safe. I would like to play it safe. Oh man. Anyway, welcome everybody. My name is Aiden. I am a Dryad Druid. Yes. If you need to go get a snack, go use the bathroom, get some water, because we do value hydration here at the pond, go ahead. I will be here. Speaking of, everybody hydrate. And also welcome to the first VOD that will be edited into a future video called Doing Things Badly, where we do things badly. Or I do things badly, at least. And right now I am working on customizing a clothing item for a Vroid model, which I do use Vroid. That is what my current model is, and I did make it myself. And so I didn't know that you could export the items, the clothing items, to customize them. So the current outfit I'm wearing was made 100% in Vroid. 0 out of 10 recommend, unless you want something extremely basic. So instead, you're going to get your little artsy program. I personally use GIMP. I'll type it in the chat. I personally use GIMP for all of my drawing needs. All my sketches and stuff. And yeah, if you've been here for like a doodle stream or whatnot, this is the same. It's the same program, same exact program. All right, I need this smaller. Anyway, the whole point of Do Things Badly is I personally feel like there's a little too much perfectionism on the internet, especially for people who are doing things for like the first time. And like, I get it. I've managed, but yeah, Vroid is rough. Yeah, Vroid for like customizing and like drawing in it. unless you have like an artist tablet, which I do not, it can be really hard. Especially like if you want to have like a specific texture. Yes, it is fun, and Vroid is definitely very beginner friendly. Mostly because you don't have to do any of the rigging yourself. It's already done. And maybe at some point I'll do like another, you know what, yeah, maybe I'll do like one of my OCs and like make it in Vroid for you guys. One of my simpler OCs, because my OCs can be pretty damn complicated. Alright, I'm going to pick up this color. Thank you. Start going over this. Ah! Wait, am I? Okay, yeah, I am drawing on the correct layer. So if I do a little erasey bit. Erase. Okay. This is spoilers for Orphan, by the way. So if you don't want any spoilers, mute now. Or I guess it's already too late because you guys are probably already reading this. Alright. The big surprise is that the three characters, Zeus, Mar, and Sethi, are all human puppets used to construct emotional stories by a giant robot named Gaia. Ronnie, Caress, and that one old lady are all the same robot that works for Gaia. Sus. The emotions generated by those plays fuels Gaia, and it makes the human puppets express these emotions until they put an orb into Gaia, then die. Ronnie, the robot assistant, wants to stop the cycle, so she has Orphan put the orbs in, which screws up Gaia, but you still have to fight Gaia. Then Gaia and Ronnie die because neither of them can exist without fulfilling their purpose. Magic is very complicated, and it's why I only have one wild shape form. Loves and vines on body details. Yes. Oh my god. The patience you must have had, Petal, to do all of those details. Because I have seen your model. It is a gorgeous model, but oh my god, the detail. That must have taken you ages. It's real heckin' weird. Yeah, it sounds real heckin' weird. But I, like, after doing a little bit of research into, like, the Orphan series and franchise and stuff, it's a bit heckin' weird. It's definitely intriguing, but it's heckin' weird. Alright, I'm gonna zoom in because this part I would like to have a little bit more of a delicate touch. Zoom. My only complaint with GIMP is that if you click too fast or too many times, it'll either zoom you way in or way out depending on what mode you have it on. Any kind of, this is not an OC that you've met yet. Your high school tried to teach students GIMP and no one knew how to do it. Half mouse drawing, half layered, free to use PNGs. Whoa. I don't know. I think GIMP is a bit easier to use than Microsoft Word or other art programs. But I also didn't get into digital drawing until I was in my like early 20s. Yeah, early 20s. And even then I got frustrated so fast that it was kind of an off and on thing for me. Microsoft Word. Okay, Microsoft Paint. You know what I meant. Like, I honestly didn't even figure out that, like, digital art was a legit thing until I was, oh, I want to say 19? Yeah, I think I was 19 when I discovered digital art as a concept. Like, I thought people just, like, made art and then scanned it into the computer and then posted it online there. Which is what I did for a while. But, no, they have, like, they bought an art program. They figured out the brushes and the mechanics and stuff, and they make gorgeous pieces. Like, oh my god. And then I kind of got into a mindset of, oh, hey, I want to do that. I bet I can do that. And then I couldn't, and I got frustrated. And then I kind of abandoned the hobby for a bit. I wanted to wait until I got like an art tablet to start doing digital art. But it's like, you know what? In my wizened age, I'm like, you know what? Just do it badly. Who cares? Not me. Doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to make it. Your friend wants to get back into drawings. He's been in the market for a tablet, but so many of them are expensive. They are really, like, if you want a really good one, they are really heckin' expensive. I want one of, like, the super cheap ones that are, like, just like you plug it into the computer. You got, like, the tablet pen, and then you just use that. Like, a lot of, like, the super fancy ones, the ones that have, like, screens and stuff, like, I don't know. I have a hard time with the concept of spending money on myself. It's one of the reasons why I haven't gotten a new gaming setup sooner. Which is the kind of the reason why we are not playing Cassette Beast tonight, is because my current computer is dying. But I'm stubborn. I like to use my electronics until they are corpses. Until they are cold. But depending on what I hear on Friday, I might happen sooner rather than later. It also depends on other life stuff too, but hopefully. And worst case scenario, I think I can stream some of my, like, phone games on Twitch. Not quite sure how it'll work, but I've seen it done. I've got Stardew Valley on my phone. So. I do have access to Apple Arcade. Too, so. Yee. Yeah. Do it badly. Your ex had a non-screen tablet but claimed she couldn't draw properly because she couldn't see what she was drawing, so she needed, quote, a screen tablet. Then once she got one, she claimed that it was too big, then sold it. I really think she was looking for any excuse not to draw so she wouldn't have to fail at drawing even though she was good at it. Yeah, I do see that a lot. People too scared to start hobbies and, like, get into something that they're passionate about because they're worried about failing, because we live in a society where failing at anything is bad, and if you don't do it right the first time, why bother doing it again? Even though a lot of us were taught growing up, if you don't succeed, try again. Which I feel that got applied to wrong circumstances. I don't know. I like to take Miss Frizzle's philosophy. Which, if y'all don't know the Magic School Bus, look into it. And I'm not talking about the Netflix version either. Although the Netflix version was not bad. I will admit to that. My initial dislike of it, I think, was because they tried to replace Miss Frizzle. She seemed to misunderstand the fact that she wouldn't get better if she didn't draw. I know the Magic School Bus, but I don't recall what she said. Get messy, make mistakes. My father used to quote that to me all the time, especially like when I had like a hard time academically, because there was a good portion of my childhood that I struggled academically. Less of a case of the material was hard and more of I bit off way more than I could chew. But hey, get messy, make mistakes. You know, here's how old I am. We had a good chunk of the Magic School Bus, the original Magic School Bus series, on VHS. Yeah. I am old enough to remember VHS, guys. I am old enough to have used VHS. Actually, I think my parents still have some VHSs. I know my dad still has his Star Wars VHS collection. It is like one of his most prized possessions. And I think my mom still has VHS Sound of Music. Which back then, Sound of Music, like long movies like that, so like Sound of Music, and I know for a fact Titanic, they were on multiple VHSs for one movie because of how long they were. The Secret to Ikainu still has a VCR and a small VHS collection. It's a whole aesthetic, and I feel that I love. Oh, and feel that you love. Yes. I don't know, there's just something so aesthetically pleasing about the sound of a VHS tape going into the VHS player. The secret to learning and doing something well is accepting the first 100 or so hours are going to be bad, but if you keep it up, something eventually clicks. Yeah, exactly. You're not going to be good at everything the first time, and I don't know, I feel like the whole mindset of, oh my god, I have to be perfect at this every time, all the time, first time is not my thing. And as a person with OCD, it can be a pretty frustrating thing to enforce. Like, I love my goblins. I really do. But I really need to work on letting the older goblin help me in the kitchen. Because he loves to cook. Freaking! Oh my god! Oh my god! I didn't do anything that time, I swear! Oh my god, I didn't do anything that time! Morgan! Morgie! Captain! Welcome! Welcome in, guys! It is a Morgie raid! Anyway, hey guys, my name's Aiden. I am a Dryad Druid, and if you are if you need to go use the bathroom, get a snack, get some water, because we are big on hydration here, go ahead. Feel free. I will still be here. Oh, my heart is beating fast. It is a good, strong heart. I really need to turn down the volume on my headphones. Oh my god. Anyway, welcome to the pond. Hydrate, everybody, right now. Anyway, welcome to the first in a semi-long series called Doing Things Badly, where I do things badly because I can. And because I am working on the concept that I am not good at everything. Yeah, me and my little OCD self, we have a hard time letting the older goblin help out in the kitchen and stuff, and it makes him sad and it makes me sad, so I am working on letting him help out more. Usually trying to do it with stuff that it's okay to mess up. I actually need to get more sweet rice flour so we can make more mochi, because that was fun. I'm doing great. So right now I'm working on customizing a crop top sweater thing for a model, for a V-Roid model, not for like constant use on this channel, but I have a one-shot game on Saturday that I am really excited to pull this OC out of storage for, because this was originally an Icons character. We just never got around to playing the game. Made her in session 0, was super excited. And it's just like, you know what? I can play a Tiefling in this game. I'm gonna play a Tiefling. I will probably share the end result of the model, because I need to have it done by Saturday. But yeah, I'll share it in the server. How old is the oldest goblin? The oldest goblin is under the age of 6, but older than 3. For their safety, I'm not going to give their specific ages. That's as close as you're going to get. You bet it's gonna look great. I hope it's gonna look good. I'm not gonna go for like great. I'm gonna keep my expectations low. You would not trust a child that young anywhere in the kitchen. I would. I mean, let's see. When I was his age, I was learning how to make eggs on the stove with a parental unit next to me. But I also have oldest sibling trauma, so... You learn math by cooking? Cooking is a great way to learn math and some chemistry aspects, because baking, like, if you really want to get into, like, making cakes and, like, cookies and that kind of stuff, that's organic chemistry. It's essentially the same thing. There's a lot of chemical reactions in baking. And, like, not gonna lie, baking helped me pass my chemistry class, because so the chemistry class I took was more numerical based chemistry than on hands chemistry, and that is a long and wild story that I'll save that for another day. But let's just say that the fire alarm when I was in high school went off consistently at a certain time in the school year, every year. Not even the school year, every semester. Same, yeah, same week, same time, every year. Your parents taught your older sister to cook but never taught you? That is a shame. I am a firm believer in that everyone needs to learn how to cook. Or at least be taught the basics. You know, boil rice, fry an egg, make macaroni and cheese, grilled cheese sandwich. If you want to get more complicated, hey, maybe at some point I'll do a series on that. Cooking is the closest thing to alchemy. You are not wrong. You're taking a bunch of ingredients. You're taking a bunch of, ingredients. And you're turning it into something brand new. So, like, you're taking... Except, like, instead of taking, like, Eye of Toad, Tail of Newton... I don't know, whatever else is in that witch's brew. And, like, making a potion, you're making cookies. You're making paella. You're making cheese, butter. What's another thing you can make? Yeah, mochi. You can make mochi. The only thing you can make is fried eggs, boiling pasta rice, frying bacon, and making omelets. Hey, omelets, there's a lot of versatility in omelets. You just need to learn how to saute vegetables, which is actually pretty easy. Your biggest struggle is understanding WTF golden brown is supposed to look like. Eye of Newt is mustard seed, by the way. I learned that recently. Yeah, Eye of Newt is mustard seed. As for golden brown, it kind of depends. So, let's see, let's see, golden brown is usually referred to as frying. So usually for me, it's when it's got like a nice little crust of like cooked area. So like, for example, on eggs, a golden brown egg is an egg that has a little bit of browning underneath it. With cookies, it's when it goes from being pale, because a lot of cookies are pale. So like chocolate chip cookies, for example, they go from being kind of pale to having like a nice browning on top. Yeah, it's getting crispy. And it looks different on just about everything. It really depends on what you're cooking. That's why it's a struggle. Golden brown looks different on everything. How much is a little? And how do I know it's too little or too much? Your issue is a mix of maybe autism and needing specifics. Not necessarily. I'm not gonna like deny the whole autism thing and needing specifics for autism, because that is a thing. But a lot of cooking can be easily messed up, not gonna lie. It can be like something as simple as the water's too hot, or you boiled it for too long, or oh, you added this in the wrong way. Cooking truly is a science. And a lot of things, unfortunately, like recipe wise, are to taste, meaning it is to your preference. So unfortunately, while your food may not be completely cooked, and do not do this with chicken products, chicken and eggs, do not eat chicken and eggs unless you want a real bad time. If it's a science, isn't there a formula to it? There is a formula. Unfortunately, with cooking, that's something that the formula changes for every person. So something that is too salty for my wife is not salty enough for me, but I also have a sodium deficiency, so that's a whole thing. But like, it's honestly to taste. That's why a lot of restaurants and like fast food places will offer like salt and pepper packets, because it is to taste. It is to your preference. And with cooking, you kind of have to taste as you go. Again, not with raw chicken or egg products, because that's dangerous. Yeah, you're at it. Like, everything will mess with cooking, from like air pressure, humidity, and your attitude. They are not kidding when they say that the best food comes from the heart. That love is an actual ingredient. So like if you want to experiment a little bit in the kitchen, I want you to make, you said you're good at omelets? Yeah, you make an omelet. Make 2 omelets. Make 1 omelet with the most love and care in the world. Pretend you're making an omelet for your dad's pupper, because I know you like that dog. And it is such a cute little puppy. Oh, I know it's not a little puppy, but it's a puppy. But like, pretend you're making an omelet for the pupper, or whoever you have a romantic interest in, if you wanna. And then make an omelet for someone you absolutely hate, someone you cannot stand. And there is a difference in taste, even if you do everything exactly the same. Yeah, don't make fudge while it's raining. Fudge, and don't cook bread in an outdoor oven. Like I know sun ovens are a thing, because I used a sun oven for a while for like a lot of cooking and stuff. Never make bread in a sun oven. If you have to make bread outside, I hope you have a clay oven. You don't cook for love, you cook for tasties. Also, that dog does not deserve cooking. He's only tolerable when he's low energy, which is only 5% of the time. I have this theory that puppers are toddlers. for the exact reason of a lot of puppers are high energy. And yes, that does make cats teenagers. But that's just my personal experience. Doesn't help that he's a pit bull and bulldog mix. Those are some pretty heckin' sturdy breeds. Personally, I would love a pit bull. However, my wife is allergic to dogs. Yeah, I'm kind of screwed in the pet department because I'm allergic to most pets. Our cats teens because yours are so sassy. Yeah. And you know what? The fact that they're sassy around you is amazing, because that means they trust you. Same with teenagers. Like, I'm pretty sure your cats know when to cut it out, for the most part. So do teens. Yes, it is the best. Gosh dang it, now I want some furry animal snuggles. Sometimes. Maybe? You hate that cooking takes so long, which is also why you don't cook very often, because the effort put in is almost never worth the effort, the outcome. That's how you view what? $3 times? But that's beside the point. $3 times. $3 times. That's weird. $3 times? Is that like a thing? You're censoring the word. What word? Hold on. Let me take a look at this. Oh! Okay, I get it now. I mean, you're not wrong. Venus is the Biggest butthead when she wants food. She has a horrible addiction to McDonald's French fries. To be fair, McDonald's French fries are pretty good. And I know what the secret is. It's cornstarch. Like, that's like one of the biggest secret to a lot of fried foods is starch, whether it's potato starch or cornstarch. Like, if you want it to get like super nice and crispy, add potato starch. If you want it, or cornstarch, depending on what you make. Both are fairly neutral flavors, so it almost doesn't matter, but some people do have a preference. Starch. Don't laugh at me, Ikainu. I don't think of these things as quickly sometimes. You were told the secret to Old McDonald's fries was bolognese? That's the secret to their that's their secret sauce. You using soup to thicken it? Yes. Cornstarch as a thickener is amazing. And oftentimes, I personally think that cornstarch works better than flour as a thickener. And it's not just because we're gluten-free in this household. You think that's the word? You saw it on Wang's Tales from the Internet and about the man who changed McDonald's fries recipe. Yeah. I made a great zuppa toscana last weekend. Ooh, Toscana. Yeah, when it comes to most Italian dishes, unless it's ravioli, I'm heckin' lost. The biggest McDonald's secrets, you know, is the ice cream machine isn't broken, it's dirty, and it comes apart in 30 separate pieces, and cleaning it is a big pain. Yep. Although personally, I like my soft serve from Quick Trip, so. Speaking of McDonald's and shakes, can someone explain to me what the whole Grimace milkshake trend thing was? I was so confused by it, and no one has been willing to explain it to me. And like, I know it's over and it's done and all that stuff, but I still haven't gotten anyone to explain it to me. It's apparently cheaper for McDonald's to leave the ice cream machine broken because the cost of repairs due to how specific the machine is worth more than the lost ice cream sales. I kind of get that, but it's still kind of crappy considering how they're like a multi-billion company. It's a soup with chicken broth, potatoes, Italian sausage, kale, and onion. Oh, you're talking about the Toscana. I personally can't wait for it to get colder. And like, I know where you guys are right now, it's probably like already starting to get a bit colder. I don't know. I live in the desert. I only know the weather systems down here. Does not get decently cold until mid to late November. But when it does, I'm making soups. Love me some heckin' soup. Apparently the Grimace meme was just that a lot of people thought the shake was so bad it kills people, although Captain Morgan said that sounds delicious. Yeah, the soup the soup is delicious. As for the Grimace Shake, I wouldn't know. I couldn't try it because it was reportedly wild berry flavor. And unfortunately, strawberries are a wild berry. Or are considered a wild berry. Meaning, I could not safely try it. It was 90 degrees. Yep. Hope you guys are doing alright. Like with the heat and everything. I don't know. Never had a chance to try it, you kinda knew. I think my dad tried it. I don't know. All I got out of that was my sister sent me a picture of my dad with the shake, and then a text later saying he has a stomach ache, and it's like, okay, but that could have come from multiple things. And then I basically didn't get it, and she called me an old person. I love my sister. All you know is McDonald's made some purple shake and people were joking about how cursed it was. You're fine. You never go outside unless you have to, and your AC works fine. Yeah, AC works good. That's good. Everybody hydrate. Hydrate is going to be the one redeem I never have to get. I never have to, like, put out. Because I'm always hydrating. My current desk setup has a little cubby that is perfect for my bottle. So it works for me. Yes, always be hydrating. You're gonna go see Tetra. You've not seen him all week. Go give hugs to Tetra. Go give hugs and cuddles and whatever else to Tetra. And tell him I said hi. Although I could probably just do that over the Discord, but... Have a good night, Ted. Have a good night, Morgie. What? Ow, excuse me. I should add a hiccup counter for the amount of times I freaking hiccup. Have a great rest of my stream. Thank you. Hiccups are the worst. They can be so painful. Yes, they can. Like, oh my god. So when I was little small sapling, I was like in school. I had this one teacher who got so annoyed by my hiccups that if I hiccuped too many times in her class, she would send me to the hallway. I didn't mind. It was English class. I had usually already done the schoolwork, so I didn't mind. I'd just sit in the hallway and like doodle or read whatever book I was reading at the time. The only time my hiccups ever got me into like real trouble was we were taking the state standardized test, and I got so nervous during the science portion because science, not my strongest subject, that I started hiccuping like crazy. And like I could not stop, and I ended up having to take that section of the test again. Well, I had to finish that section of the test after school because they kept sending me out of the classroom for disturbing the other kids. So rude. Eh. Like, I understood her reasoning, but yeah, she could have been nicer about it. Can't really control hiccups. My homeroom / math teacher, same year by the way, was really awesome about my hiccups. If I started like having really bad hiccups, like she kept a jar of mint specifically for when I had hiccups. She was so awesome about it. Ah! Oh well. Not your fault, like they could have just moved you into the hallway. Yeah, I mean, they could have, but they didn't. But to be fair, my hiccups were pretty loud. I mean, you probably could have heard them while I was in the hallway, and that would have just made more teachers upset and stuff. Like, my hiccups used to be so loud. Like, everyone thought I was faking, and it's like, nope. And they were heckin' painful, too. I always say stop that, but like, how? Exactly! How? Holding my breath did nothing for the hiccups. Eventually, I found out that the secret to getting my hiccups to at least slow down, if not cease entirely, was to just swallow a spoonful of peanut butter. Don't chew it, don't lick at it, just stick the whole spoon of peanut butter in your mouth and swallow. Not the most pleasant thing ever to experience, but it worked. Your go-to hiccup stopper is holding your breath, swallowing 3 times while burping any amount you can, then let it out through your nose. Huh. I'm gonna write that down, and I'm gonna try it next time. I haven't had a really bad hiccup fit in years, thankfully. But, next time I do, I'm gonna try that. Huh. The priority in that situation is burping out the air that's trapped. Okay. I don't think I can make myself burp anymore. Like, on purpose. I used to do it. Because, like, I had, issues in my esophagus when I was younger. So I used to be able to, like, do it all the time just to get, like, some relief from that. Oh, excuse me. But I don't think I've tried to do it recently. It's like, what, you just swallow air and then force it back out, right? And the swallowing distracts your brain from contributing to hiccup. Okay. Holding your breath works well to stop them for the first 2 or 3 hiccups, but if you don't catch that soon, they last for hours. Yup. I once had a hiccup fit that lasted a good 3 days. And it irritated. The only person it didn't irritate was the theater director, and she thought it was hilarious. Because I was working on stage. I was prop manager for that show. And just during rehearsal, all you could just hear was these just little hiccups from the back, from backstage. How do you sleep with hiccups? Not very well, let me tell ya. Not very well. That was actually when I discovered the peanut butter method, because I was just so tired and desperate for sleep and desperate for my chest to stop hurting from the hiccups. That is like, I saw on the internet someone used a, like, just swallowed peanut butter and it worked for them. I was like, you know what? Sure. So I tried it, and for the most part it worked. I still had like a couple after, like, lingering hiccups, but for the most part didn't really have much of a problem. Have you seen those people who can sneeze like 20 plus times? It looks like torture. It is torture. I mean, I've never gotten like 20 plus, but I've gotten up to 10. And let me tell you, it's not fun. It's like the whole time you're trying to like take a breath. And like you're trying to breathe and you just can't, because the more you try to breathe, the stronger the sneeze is. And the stronger the sneeze is, the more painful it is to like straighten back up afterwards, and then you're just continually sneezing. And I don't know about you, but after a certain amount of sneezes, I have to use the bathroom. I know my sneezing fits usually come in like groups of 3 or 4. I actually have a counter for that, actually. for when I sneeze. Your dad always sneezes twice. Nice. And welcome back, Schnitzel Mike. You only ever have 2 to 3. Also, guys, I don't need to be using this tiny brush. I could have been using this bigger one this entire time, and I just realized that. I could have been doing this so much faster, and I didn't. Because I had a dumb moment. Yours always says bless you on the first one, and I do on the second one. Your sister says that. Methodical. Yeah, I could have been using a bigger brush this entire time, and I didn't. Oh my god. I could have been using a bigger brush this entire time, but I didn't. I could have had this done so much sooner, but I didn't. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Especially since I gotta do the same pattern on the sleeves. You had a friend once. You had a friend who, if you sneeze twice, he'd say one more and you get an amen, and then if they did 3, he'd shout amen. Oh, that sounds funny. Alright. Okay, you know what? These extra lines where like the color is overlapping actually kind of adds a pretty cool crackling effect. That's actually pretty cool. Not gonna lie. And you know what? I think I'll leave the sleeves blank. Well, except for these parts, I need to do that. Go here. Let's bring up the opacity. And this part's supposed to look messy on purpose. There we go. Zoom out. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. So I'm going to save. And then I'm going to export. Replace. Export. And then while that does that, I am going to pull up the V-Ray model. I don't think I have that scene in here yet, though. So give me a second. Ah! Well, that's not what you're supposed to be able to see. Hold on, let me... Okay. This is not what you guys are supposed to be able to see. I'd like to remove that, please. You head out, work on your VOD, PPT, and karaoke songs. Have fun. Yep, I will. You have a good nighty, Kainu. While I figure this out. Is it a game capture then? Do. Hold on. Let's see. And how we're doing. Hey! Again with my face. There we go. Alright. Come on. Show up, please. There we go. Check it out. I made this. And like, I know a lot of it was like presets and stuff, but them eyes took me so long. And the horns took me another while to figure out. I could not figure out for the life of me how I wanted them to work. But I figured it out, so yay! Alright, outfit. Tops, custom, import. Oh wait, no. Cancel. Create new. Not based off of this. Presets. This one. Custom. Create new. Oh, come on. Edit. Edit texture. Right there. Hey, doesn't she look cool? Alright, and I believe it is this one. I want to add that. Yeah, look it. Check it out. Isn't she adorable? She's not wearing any pants though. That's okay. Save. Save, please. No, don't do this to me. Oh, thank God. Alright, bottoms. Let's check out what they have preset-wise. And yeah, Vroid has all of these as presets, which they're pretty cool. So you can make like pretty much any model you want. And if they don't have what you like, there are like online stores and stuff where people will like sell things that they've created themselves that are really heckin' cool. Let's see. I actually saw the ones I wanted right here. But obviously I'm going to do a different color scheme. Actually, let's see what this one looks like. Ooh. Okay, I like this one better. It kind of matches a bit more. However, this part right here needs to be a different color. We're gonna edit. Okay, so that is for the pants. This is for this thing. Alright. Opacity, I'm gonna lower that. I'm actually gonna make it the same color purple as this, so yep, that'll do. Hold on. Oh no, that's not gonna work out too well. Plus, you know, the belt's part of it too, so what I could do is I could just paint over the whole thing, which let's see how that'll work, how that'll look. Because I really do like this accessory here. Just Okay, that actually doesn't look too bad. I should probably keep the belt accessory open. Because that's technically what's holding this whole thing together, is the belt. So we're gonna get in real close here. And just be real heckin' careful here. Gonna lower the brush a bit. So I can go around these finer details. Which in hindsight is probably what I should have done down here, but hindsight is 20/20 for a reason. Go away. This is gonna take a little while. But isn't that just art in general? Takes a while. Hydrate. There, now I should be able to... not that big, but definitely bigger with the brush width, and not have to worry so much about accidentally ruining some details. Which I will customize the straps holding the belt a bit. Those are going to be hard because I'm not good at shading. Though I wonder if maybe I can just blend it. See if that'll work. That might work. go down the sides. And there we go. Outline done. Now I can go a bit crazy with this bit. Not too crazy though. Crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room. There were rats in the room. The rats made me crazy. Right, there we go. Let's see. What do I want to do next? I don't necessarily want to use the flame pattern again because I already used that for the top. So maybe I'll make more of a patchwork pattern? Nah. I have an idea though. Along the similar vein of where we went with the stitches up here. And yeah, it's gonna be a flame motif, but oh well. I don't care. I'm gonna do little dots. Go over it with some yellow. Do a little flame there. And a red. And a teeny bit of red here. There we go. to lower the brush, zoom in, do an outline. Is that the amazing Aiden? Is that the absolutely fabulous Prisma Crystal? Yeah, I'm doing okay. Dying of heat, but that's the desert for you. Anyway, how are you, Prisma? I was about to ask if it was heckin' early over there, but it's also heckin' late over here, so I can't really say much. Sam, you overheating too? You melting? That's no good. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the yellow for a second. And an additional little flame here. And a little flamey guy here. There. You're a Prisma puddle. No, no puddles. If you turn into a puzzle, I might lose you in the pond. I just woke up and gonna get ready for work. Get that bread. No, not one. I think it was at 3. Okay, yeah, that looks about right. Anyway, thank you for making me a part of your morning routine. Hope I have a wonderful stream and a good night. Yee! I will. Honestly, after I finish this insignia, I might call it a night. And you know what? I'll probably continue this tomorrow. I don't normally stream on Tuesdays. I was gonna stream yesterday, but I got distracted. Oops. Alright. Does that look bad enough, guys? Oh look, it's even off-center, I think. Yeah, it looks off-center. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Alright. Save. Gonna do a save. And yeah, this is how she's looking so far. Alright, let's turn this off. And I'll go here. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. I had a really fun time on our first installment of a potentially long series of Do It Badly. And I hope you guys had fun too. It was nice chatting with you guys. And let's see if there's anyone we can raid right now. Let's see. More art it is. We're gonna go after Merp. Merp. I love the name so much. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good night. Bye.